Okay, so I wanted to give a little example as to how this works. I am using 7.2.3, or excuse me, 7.21.3. However, this should also work in your version 7.16, because the crossfaders haven't really. I don't think they've changed enough to really cause an issue. I don't think. I could be wrong on that, but just to kind of give you an example as to how this crossfader works, I just wanted to kind of give you an example. So in this case, I actually have two layers. I have layer 2 and layer 1. Layer 2 is set to A, and layer 1 is set to B. And as I crossfade between the two, that's what gives me this melt and mosh kind of look. It melts the effect, the first image, it clips it, and then it moshes it over the top of the video that's playing behind it, and it slowly fades out as you move the slider bar across, right? So as I move the slider bar across, as you can tell, it's melting that particular image. Now, the reason why this is a very good tool versus the effect itself, the original melt and mosh that I had created was just for a singular layer. So when you melt and moshed use the effect within the specific layer, it only affected just that one column, that one layer itself, that one clip that you had the effect attached to. And so that's the difference here. Also, just a heads up, to get there, you go to composition. And when you hit your composition, you'll notice here blend mode. Your blend mode will have these options here as wire mixers. You should only have one melt and mosh there. And then when you select melt and mosh, you have the option for rotation, and you have the option to melt up/down. And those are your two options. So if I put this to 0, and then I have it, set to 0.46 on the up. As I melt across, it should start melting up. It doesn't. It's hard to tell, but it is moving up. If I increase this, it'll be a little bit more obvious. So then, as it melts, it streaks up the screen. So that's how that basically works. Give it a try, or just take a look in here in your composition. Just see if you have melt and mosh in here. If you don't have it in here, I'm going to need to troubleshoot that. I'm gonna try to figure out why that is, because that should show up even in under 7.16. Hit me up if you're still having issues. We can schedule a time and maybe discuss it. Thank you very much, by the way.